So today I'm going to talk about perhaps the most controversial thing I've ever talked about so far, and that's cheating on your exercises when you do them. Now by that what I mean is, whenever you're doing a bicep curl, most experts in the field would say that you should ensure that you keep every part of your body straight, you don't move anything except for the arm when it curls, and that is the proper way to do it. Now, for many people that's the correct thing, but I'm going to explain why in a certain population, particularly those of you who are really about getting muscle gains, should completely ignore that information. So listen up. So before you watch this video, I highly recommend you subscribe to Riley Rehab, because I'm giving you guys tips every single day on how to improve your health, improve your strength, and get in control of your pain. So with that being said, I'm going to explain to you what it means, the whole cheat curl thing that you hear about in the gym. Most people go ahead and tell you that you should never do the bicep curl where you're cheating, where you're throwing your whole body into it, how you're going to blow your back out, you're going to do something to injure yourself. And while I agree with that in a general sense, there's actually a more advanced thing for you guys out there, or girls, anybody who wants to get stronger, where when you do an exercise, you should be doing the maximum amount of weight you can do if you really want to get stronger. Now I do want to quickly say this advice won't be for everybody, but this is just for the particular group of people who are all about getting gains, all about getting stronger. They're not quite as worried about just maintaining themselves and kind of maintaining themselves from injuries. So I quickly want to say that to separate that section of my audience from the ones of you who are all about just trying to get gains and you want to actually hear some fair advice. The truth of the matter is, if you're doing bicep curls, it should be good form from the beginning. And this applies for any exercise, by the way, but I'm just going to show bicep curls to make a point. It should be fine from the beginning, but it's okay to cheat on the last 2 reps. The last 1 or 2 reps, it's okay to cheat on. Now the reason I say this is because if you're really doing something that's you can barely get 10 of, in the reality, if you're lifting that heavy, those last 1 or 2 are something is gonna cheat in there. You're not gonna maintain perfection because you're doing the hardest amount of weight that you can possibly do in that situation. So it's kind of dumb, namby-pamby advice to tell people that they should always keep perfect form, because when you're one of those people who's lifting, who's pushing it to the limit, in reality, if you're not cheating in some ways at the end, you're not pushing it to the limit. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why you aren't getting the same amount of gains you should be getting. With that being said, it doesn't mean you should be a total dumbbell about it. You shouldn't be swinging your body from rep 1 trying to get that heaviest weight you can. But if you're doing, let's say, a set of 10, and you get to about 8, and then you start to swing your back into it a little bit, that's totally fine. But also be aware that you are putting yourself in a little bit of risk by doing that. Be aware of the risk, but honestly, I'm totally fine with people cheating if their goal is to get gains.